Welcome back to Houston Life. You know, Houston's Ensemble Theatre is turning 50 with a golden anniversary season of powerful stories and big celebrations.
50 is a big year. It is one of the nation's leading African-American theaters that owns and operates its own facility. Eileen J. Morris and Rachel Hemphill Dickson join us now with a look at the lineup and special events honoring Black artistry, history, and legacy. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Yes, thank you so much for having me.
This is so incredible. I love talking about anniversaries, but 50, the golden anniversary, is pretty incredible.
Yeah, very excited about it coming up. Yeah.
So can you tell us about some of the special things the Ensemble Theatre is doing for the 50th?
Oh my goodness, we've got a plethora of activity that's going to be taking place. I mean, just producing the 6 plays that we're going to be doing throughout the year that engage in revivals as well as regional premieres, some comedies and dramas and musicals, plays that are going to be endless, like our theme is One Vision, Endless Stories. So we're continuing to tell stories that reflect the community that we live in.
Absolutely. You know what? I think Houston is such a great spot for this. Are you not so proud to have Houstonians come and be your viewing audience? And Eileen, you say 6 plays like it's nothing, right? You're talking about like, oh yeah, we got 6 plays, like it's easy. But Rachel, you guys have a big theater background. Tell us a little bit about where you guys started and what got you into this.
Where we started, we all have those childhood things that influence us. I watched my sister do a monologue somewhere and I said, all those people are listening to her. What is that? So that was the first seed planted. And then of course, I followed the path and went to school and trained and made my way to the ensemble, and they folded me in as family. So I've been with the company about 30 years now. It's been a great ride.
That's incredible. And Eileen, you were with the founder.
I had the opportunity to work with the founder. I wanted to be a nun, but then that changed up quickly.
Well, how did you get into theater?
That changed up quickly. But it's been a wonderful blessing to be able to take this journey as an artist and work with the founder, George Hawkins, who sacrificed so many things to make sure that we were able. Look at George.
Look at that. That's you and George.
That was in the early, late 70s, 80s, I mean.
Late 80s.
What a great photo. Look
and then that space right there, 1010 to him, was the space where the Ensemble Theatre started when it had its own facility. But we really started out of his Cadillac. We were touring plays, and that's where the theater actually started. And then he found that space. We were there for about 4 or 5 years, and then moved to 3535 Main, where we are now. We've been since 1985.
That's incredible. Looking at those photos, does that take you back down memory lane?
Oh my goodness,
right?
Yes. And I'm so grateful I can remember that. Yes, we have so many wonderful things that have taken place over the years, like owning our building, purchasing the building, having still being able to produce all these years consistently, having a plethora of artists and board members and staff and community and patrons that have continued to support the theater and say, we believe in the vision, we believe in the dream, we're going to be here for you.
Absolutely.
Amazing. So for the 50th anniversary, how are you honoring George's legacy through this season?
Well, the 6-show season that Eileen mentioned, one of the things exciting about that is half of it is reviews, or we've done them in the past, and the other 3 are brand new playwrights. So that's a fun way to say, George, we saw you, we hear you, right? We're doing the work, we're continuing to do the work and feed the mission of the institution that he set out for us. We're not out of the trunk of the car anymore, but we do honor that mission and serve our community in the same way that he set out to do.
Absolutely. I want to talk about Purpose, the regional premiere. Eileen, tell us a little bit about this. What can we expect from this?
Well, I mean, it's an intergenerational story, first of all, and we love those because it gives you an opportunity to see varied ages. And this story tells, helps you to think about, what kind of legacy you're going to leave for your family. And what is that legacy going to be? It's set in Chicago, Illinois, loosely based off the story of Jesse Jackson's family, Reverend Jesse Jackson family. And so really you get an opportunity to see and engage with family, and that's important.
That's the number one important thing, right?
Legacy, yes.
Oh my
Leaves a great space for human condition, right? Everyone will be able to identify, because we all have a mom or a dad or a sister or a friend or a brother, or challenges that we face. So I think this play is a great way to start the purpose of our 50th year.
The purpose of our 50, that's great.
And so another one of the plays is going to be The Wash, inspired by real events. Can you tell us a little bit about that one?
Well, The Wash about washerwomen in 1881 who chose to stand up and fight instead of being paid the small amount that they were paid. They came together and said, no, this is not adequate. This is unacceptable, right? A great way to speak to our politics in the world these days, right, where people have an opinion and they need to speak it and be involved in their journey. This play is a great example of that. So we get to see them win.
And they come from all different family backgrounds and ethnicities, and they win.
You know, this is really truly about legacy and family and community and getting these stories out, but it's also educating people, Eileen, right?
All the time. Everything that we do is,
Yeah.
you know, every story has its own. We always say that, yes, we're an African-American theater company that produces plays mostly written by African-American writers, but it's everybody's story. It can be your story because we all are engaged in those varied activities that take place within that story.
Yeah.
So education is a huge part of it. And we have an educational program that we do throughout the year. That's our touring education program that is year-round that we'll be doing plays throughout the year as well on Saturdays. And then we have a young performers training program that goes on as well. So.
Wow, just incredible. Here's to the next 50 years,
Next 50
ladies.
years.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
We're closing out the season 2 with a play called Jubilee,
ready.
which means 50. So
There
we're
you go.
excited about that 50th, but we're getting ready right now with the play we have.
Right, the play we're running right now is get ready for our 50th.
That's
so that
right.
you can be with us through to
Ladies, we
Jubilee.
are ready.
That is amazing. Congratulations again.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much for coming on, Eileen J. Morris and Rachel Hemphill Dickinson. Rachel Hemphill Dickson.
That's
So
it.
sorry.
No worries.
Thank y'all again. Tickets for the 2026-2027 season are now available, as well as volunteer internship opportunities.
Yep.
Head to HoustonLife.tv and go out and support.
All right, we're going to get in line right there online and get those tickets. Ladies, again, thank you so much.